The playoffs are here, and you can predict the action all the way to the finals with FanDuel Predicts. Predict the spread, the total points, and even the game-winning moments that make the playoffs. Sign up and get a $25 bonus with FanDuel Predicts.
Offered by FanDuel Prediction Markets, LLC, a registered futures commission merchant. 18 plus bonus is non-withdrawable and expires 7 days after receipt. Trading derivatives involves significant risk and may not be suitable for all investors. Manage your activity with their consumer protection tools. Restrictions apply. See terms at FanDuel.com/predicts/bonus-offer-terms.
Excuse me! Taxi!
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
Joining us now is Miranda Devine of the New York Post. And Miranda, we were just talking about some stunning things you had in your article, talking about how China's infiltrating like blue sky social media. And you had an interesting point about why Trump maybe shouldn't be going to China. And he's supposed to be going next month. I can't believe tomorrow's May 1st. He's supposed to be going in like 2 weeks.
Mayday.
Yeah, you're right, Mayday. But it's scary, right, Miranda?
Yeah, I mean, I am putting up a bit of a mayday for the president because, China and I just don't trust them, and they don't. They're clever enough to hurt the president and have plausible deniability. I don't think they're going to try and take him out while he's there. But what would stop them just giving him some sort of disease or some potion that makes him sick 30 days later when he's in America, back on home soil, and he's been meeting a lot of people and no one can really pinpoint where did he get this strange disease, where did this happen? No one could say, oh, it was China, because if you said it, you'd be called a racist and, a conspiracy theorist. But the fact is, China, President Xi, has the biggest motive in the world to take out President Trump. He is the only person standing between China and world domination, and I think he's the last person ever, because I'm not sure that there's any leader like President Trump with his strength and his just grit and his ability to cut through everything. And his wisdom, his everything about him, his experience, he's more than a match for President Xi. And they know it. And they know that for all his kind words, and Donald Trump wants to be conciliatory with China and not make them an enemy, but they regard America as the enemy. So they have great motives to take out President Trump. And I just don't think it's wise for him to go to China. Maybe go and meet in a neutral third country, but not in China.
I agree. I'll tell you, Miranda, when I heard he was going to China, I thought, oh no. And then here it is in the middle of everything that's going on with the Iran war. And let's not forget, everybody, the relationship with Iran and China. I mean, exactly. Iran is close to China. Iran's close to Russia. I mean, that I agree. There's something, the timing is also concerning. And right after what happened at the White House Correspondents' Dinner, this horrible, third attempted assassination, fourth, as you've described too, with the one in the North Carolina guy. But this is really scary, Miranda. The timing concerns me.
I agree. And look, as you say, China and Iran are allies. And Iran is our enemy. It's an existential threat for them. So really, Iranian intelligence, such as is left, is also pretty savvy, pretty canny. They're formidable adversaries. And I just don't see a reason why our president, our precious president, should be put in peril. There's not really a way of safeguarding him. He's going to be shaking people's hands. Even if they bring all his own food, he's going to be breathing.
I saw that in the James Bond movie.
John knows all the great movies.
Exactly, me too. I'm big on all that stuff. And look, I mean, I know that it's important for President that America get on a good footing with China, and he's certainly, massaged that relationship with President Xi. But there's, he's got 9 lives, but he's used up at least 4 of them. And he's an amazing, brave person, but, he's still human and vulnerable.
He is, there is no substitute for Donald J. Trump.
And his courage.
No.
I mean, think about the courage and guts. And that's why That's why he's become a target because, so many people know that the adversaries know, what a threat he is. The Democrats know. I mean, he is truly, unique. We have Governor Patterson here.
Miranda, your predictions are masterful. So I just want to extend it and ask you this question. While this is all going on, where is Russia?
Well, yes. I mean, we know that President Trump just had a sort of pleasant meeting, supposedly, on the phone with Vladimir Putin. And, he's gone out of his way to, be fair to Russia. And I think, to the detriment of Ukraine in a lot of ways. I think Zelensky just made a terrible mistake by throwing his lot in with the Democrats in such a profound way. And although, Ukraine is more important than just its leader, I think Zelensky has hurt his country. And really, President Trump's looking at the whole global situation, and he just wants that war over. And, I think that poor Ukraine is going to lose some in the deal. But, Russia is a big nuclear country, and I think Donald Trump is under no illusions about who Putin is and that they are an enemy. But it's in America's best interest not to be waging war and being belligerent with people. You want to have a good relationship as far as you can with the big dogs in the tent. And Donald Trump understands that. There are a few gangsters in the world. We're one of them. China's one of them. Russia's one of them. So you've just got to sort of get on, or you're going to end up in a nuclear Armageddon.
We're John Wayne, and they're good fellas.
Well, yeah.
Well done.
Yeah, but, Donald Trump knows about that. He's not afraid and understands how to deal with gangsters. He's worked in New York as a property developer. He knows it all.
Yeah, you're right. You're
training.
right. You're right.
Well,
it's great training.
Miranda, for the United States and Australia, what do we all stand for?
Truth, justice, and the American way.
The American way.